Hello and welcome. My name is Jasur and I am the director of JRN Firm and also Shanghai Silk Road. Welcome to our channel. So as most of you know, our companies are corporate consultancy companies with a location in Shanghai and also in the US. We provide a range of services including company formation, structuring, restructuring, liquidation, special licenses applications, and of course we assist our clients with obtaining different types of licenses for different business activities in China. And also, like I mentioned, we have licensed lawyers in our Shanghai office. We can handle different legal processes. That includes trade dispute resolution. If you have any problems, for example, with local factories, we can help you to solve those problems basically through legal means. And also, our lawyers can assist you with contract drafting in English and Chinese. If you have any questions, you can first of all visit our website. All the services are listed there, and also this is our email. You can get in touch with us. The second one is our number. You can add this on WhatsApp, Telegram, and WeChat, and we'll be glad to hear from you. So today's topic is about WFOE timing, okay, and that is only for Shanghai because like I mentioned in previous presentations and videos, different cities in China they have different timing and processes more or less. But of course, generally speaking, WFOE, that is wholly foreign owned enterprise formation, generally speaking, is more or less the same. But of course, depending on local government requirements and policies, there might be slight differences. So today, in this presentation, I would like to talk about timing, specifically how much time is required to form a WFOE company in Shanghai. Let's start. Now, first of all, the process starts with initial application for name registration. I'm not going to discuss the name format in this presentation, but there is a name format. So please watch our different videos dedicated for that topic. So once we submit this initial application for name registration, it's going to take around 5 business days. Okay, I forgot to put approximate, the word approximate in front of all these numbers here. So I would like to once again emphasize that please, when it comes to company formation in China, you need to be expecting that all the timing is given for you is approximate. Unlike many other jurisdictions, for example, countries in Europe or in the West in general, maybe US or Canada, not so much South America. I know in South America the timing can be approximate as well, but in most of the developed countries of Europe and North America, most of the time the timing for company formation is exact. But unlike those countries in China, the timing is approximate always because nobody is in the position to guarantee timing in China when it comes to company formation like that. So please note, okay, this before you actually start the company formation in China. You should be already expecting. So that is going to be 5 business days approximately. And after that, the government is going to issue structural documents of the company, and we're going to get those documents and send them in electronic format to the clients. So the clients need to print those documents, all right, and then using a black gel pen, specifically black gel pen, it should not be a ballpoint pen. They have to sign those structural documents. Who will sign? Of course, the shareholders of the company, all of them, and director of the company, which is a required position, and also the supervisor of the company, also a required position. And at last, the accountant of the company will sign all the structural documents. Accountant is provided by our company. included in the registration fee, so you don't have to worry about that. Once you sign, meaning the shareholders, director, and supervisor, once you sign these documents, you will have to submit those documents to us, send those documents to us by post. Okay, original. We will require the documents in original. And once we got these documents from you, our accountant is going to sign also, and we're going to submit those documents. So for this process, signing process, you can maybe count, depending on how fast you like react, how fast you act, maybe you can count 5 to 6 business days. Okay, because as soon as we get those documents, we will deliver those documents in person to the registrar, okay, within the same day. Like for example, of course we need to consider the business hours. If we receive them early in the morning, let's say 9 o'clock in the morning, we're going to submit the documents to the registrar the same day. But of course, if we receive the documents afternoon, then we will have to postpone the process to the next following day, next following business day, basically. So please consider this as like a, 3, 5 business days for the signing, okay? Because we have to communicate with you as well, so there's back and forth communication. And most of the time, although it might sound surprising to you, most of the time clients might make some mistakes in signing the documents. Like I mentioned, signing legal documents in China requires particular process. Basically, it's like I mentioned, using the black gel pen, and the signature should be the same, obviously, as in your passport, etc., etc. So, and also on top of that, the documents are going to be entirely in Chinese. So sometimes because of this, clients might make some mistakes. So obviously this process is also approximate. 5 4 business days might be approximate as well, depending on how is done. Of course, if there are no mistakes, then it will be very fast. So we submit the documents to the registrar, and then the next, actually third step will begin, which is waiting for the general business license of the company. Regular process takes 10-15 business days. Again, approximately. There might be some unforeseeable, or unexpected delays as well due to the system and due to staff, bureaucracy, etc. And that's like general business license and company stamps. They come together. All right. But I am glad to actually mention that we have expedited service as well, so that comes with extra cost, obviously. I'm not going to mention the costs here in this presentation because you might watch it, at a later date, maybe after it's published, so the cost might be different. So waiting for the general business license with expedited service will be approximately 3 5 business days. Okay, but of course, with the expedited service, we can get the business license in 3 5 business days, at least with 99% guarantee. I can give you that. Okay, but of course 1% always depends on the government and how the system works. uh, and after that, we have the bank account opening process. So which is the number one is the RMB main account of the company, and that is going to take approximately 1 to 5 business days after making appointment with the bank, of course, and we need to wait for appointment as well. It can be different, depending on the situation. Sometimes if the bank schedule is free and it's not that occupied by different other clients, then they might respond within a day, so we're going to make an appointment for the following next days. But if we have to wait, then you have to obviously consider that aspect as well. And once we communicate with the bank manager, after making the appointment, will go with the client to take a picture at the registered address of the company. Registered address of the company is provided in our service, so you don't have to worry about that. All you have to do is company director should go with the bank manager to that address. Okay, it's a physical location with the company's nameplate. We're going to prepare that nameplate, and bank manager is going to take a picture of the client, of the director of the company. Then they will call the client for account opening. By client here, I mean the company director, okay, not the shareholder, not the supervisor, okay, in here as well, taking picture. So the company director should visit the bank again. That is day 2 or day 3, depending on the bank schedule, to open the RMB main account of the company. Why it's called main account? We talked about this topic before. Basically, RMB account is the main account of the company because the tax, all the taxes will be deducted from that account. Okay, they will not deduct any taxes from your USD account or foreign currency account. So it's important to note. After the RMB account opening, there's tax registration that's going to take approximately 14 business days, depending on the tax office schedule, because we need to communicate with them as well. So this includes one in-person visit to the tax office by the company director. Okay, during these 14 business days, sometime you, the company director, should visit the tax office for ID verification. Okay, with the passport, with company's documents, need to go there and confirm their ID basically. And after that, foreign currency permit. Okay, that's approximately 14 business days. This is for companies which require foreign currency account. Okay, if you don't need a foreign currency account, if you want to do business only in China by working with RMB, you know, then you don't need this permit. But if you want to be able to receive foreign currency, that includes RMB from abroad as well. Okay, please don't assume that if you want to use only RMB, that like including receiving international RMB, you don't need foreign currency permit. No, it's actually the opposite. If you want to receive any type of foreign currency that's acceptable by Chinese banks, and also if you want to receive international RMB, then you need to get this foreign currency permit. Of course, we're going to do it. That's included in our service. Okay, but you have to mention to us, okay, do you need it or not? So if you need it, then it's going to take around 14 business days. Then after that, we're going to make another appointment with the bank to open your foreign currency account. It doesn't have to be USD, but by default, I just wrote USD, but it depends, if you need USD or if you need Euro or you need Hong Kong dollars, etc. So that's going to take around 1 to 3 business days, including one in-person visit to the bank by the company director, same person. And many people ask us at this stage, can I give power of attorney to someone, or can I give my presence online, maybe like through application or something. Unfortunately, Chinese banks are very particular about that. You cannot solve this question or this step. You cannot, give your presence online or give power of attorney to someone else. Company director must visit in person. Customs registration, that is the last step for WFOE, and that's only for trading companies. Okay, it's not needed by, for example, consulting company, or it's not needed by a cafe, a restaurant, or a hair salon, etc. That's going to take around 14 business days as well, depending on the customs schedule. This also includes one in-person visit to the customs office by the company director. Same, just like tax registration, the purpose of this visit by the company director is to verify their ID. That's the only purpose. And verification, ID verification, it's not going to take long, okay? Sometime during these 14 business days, they're going to call you. You just have to go there with company documents and your passport, ID and verify it within a matter of minutes. Okay, just can be 15 minutes, can be 10 minutes, but it has to be in person. So basically, that's all, guys. I mean, if you calculate, if you add all this, if you do the regular process, okay, for WFOE, it's going to take approximately 2.5 months. Okay, that is the regular process, and it's true for 2023 March. Okay, maybe in the future it will be deducted, or it will be like the time will be decreased, maybe some of the process may be deducted, I don't know. But right now, 2023 March, this is the realistic time frame for you. But of course you can slightly change it, okay, maybe, from, instead of 10, 15 business days, you can get this expedited service and get your business license within 3 to 5 business days. And this might make a huge difference for people, especially if they want to relocate to Shanghai, and especially waiting the time frame is crucial for them due to visa processes. And once again, at this point, I would like to mention and clarify that our company does not involve in visa matters. Okay, we can only give you formal information, which is all also shared by the immigration offices, across China, and the information is available on their website, government website. We can only do that. We can provide you formal information, which you can also obtain yourself by calling them directly, and that's pretty much it when it comes to visa. We don't get involved in visa matters to of our clients in any way. Okay, we can only just provide you information, maybe some guidance, but that's it. Okay, so because I keep mentioning that, visa should be done by the company's basically employees. That includes director, supervisor, or any kind of other employees themselves. And on top of that, like, immigration offices are quite friendly and quite um, helpful. If you contact them directly, they will be glad to assist you themselves. Okay, and I actually, encourage our clients to do the visa process themselves without paying any agency. All right, in China, you need to understand that there are no like immigration lawyers, or there are no visa agencies, if you consider them like operating legally. Okay, it doesn't exist. Immigration offices all belong to the government, and they don't issue any sort of licenses to any middle companies, so to speak, to handle the visa processes. It might be allowed to law firms if you if you sign an agreement with a licensed law company. By law, they might be able to handle the process for you on your behalf, maybe. But still, you need to, as the applicant, you need to appear in front of the visa office yourself, physically. The lawyer cannot do it on your behalf, but they might be legally able to help you in the process, like strictly legally speaking. Okay, but if you are dealing with some sort of middle agencies, my recommendation, please be careful. Okay, most of these people, most of these agencies, they do not know what they're doing, and they might actually complicate things for you. And once your name is, involved in that, and once your name is potentially blacklisted because of their mistakes, you are the one, the company owner, the applicant, or the shareholder of this company. You are the one who is responsible. You are the one who will pay for this mistake. Okay, these agencies do not have anything to lose. Basically, you just play around with your name and risk your name. They never risk their own. Okay, so that's why, once again, my recommendation when it comes to visa, try to do it yourself. Speak to the immigration yourself. If you don't speak Chinese, most of the officials, they speak English, but maybe you can try to bring your friend, Chinese friend, for translation, assistance, or you can maybe bring a professional translator, which cost you, not much actually. In China, there are so many translation companies. I think I'm pretty sure they will be glad to help you out with this. So anyway, guys, this is the time frame for WFOE for Shanghai. And in the next videos, I'm going to make different presentations for Guangzhou, Shenzhen, Yiwu, and Beijing, and all the other important cities that we help our clients to open companies in. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us through email, through WeChat, WhatsApp, Telegram. We will be glad to hear from you and assist you with your business questions in China. Thank you very much. See you guys in the next one.